Mac Cafe. Mac Cafe. Where is the I? It's not Mick Cafe.
Because where's the A? It's not Mac.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
It's McDonald's. So for the format of the video, I'm going to show you guys what I ate and some videos about me trying it and everything at the beginning, and then I will have my update at the end like I usually do. It's just gonna have a little bit more voiceover. So here's the recipe of the first meal I made, which is my potato nachos upside down salad. So I julienned the potatoes and I put it in the air fryer until they were crispy. Then I took my chorizo, and you literally just put it in the pan and you saute it until it kind of changes colors. And you'll see in this video now, see how it's red, and now once you saute it, it becomes kind of like dark brown. And that's all you have to do to the chorizo. And then here I had lettuce, onions, and tomatoes, and two different salsas, regular salsa and tomatillo salsa. And then I took that kind of salad, but I wanted it to have like the dressing mixed, and I laid it out on the plate, and like I said, with a spoon I kind of flattened it out so it's like a base. And then here, look, I left the audio so you can hear the crispiness of these amazing potato chips. And I make them in the thicker number 3 in my mandolin, so they're still kind of thick but thin enough. And then this part is tedious, but it's very important. You take the back of the spoon and then you kind of, you know, lay out the refried beans. Obviously with 2 hands is a little easier, but yeah, you take each one of them, and then with the back of the spoon you just put a little bit of dollop, and this is what it looks like. Again, very, very important, because then each bite has you know, a lot of flavor. And then I just sprinkled the chorizo, and then I also put some of my queso dip and some more of the tomatillo salsa, and it turned out amazing. I've had this before and I love it. Every bite, it's like delicious. And I wanted something sweet for dessert, so I made myself, I think like 2 portions of PB2 with a little bit of honey on top. And literally I ate it with a spoon, and it's delicious. Hi everyone. So Anthony and I, say hi Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Say hi Anthony.
Say hi, Anthony. I said it.
We have been in a kick of getting these. These are just Mac Cafe, not Starbucks, McDonald's. Mac Cafe. Mac Cafe. Where is the I? It's not Mick Cafe.
Because where's the A? It's not Mac.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
Oh, look it up.
Anyways, no.
McDonald's.
But
it's Mickey D's. It's not Mackie D's. Do you ever go to Mackie D's?
Mackers in Australia, they're called Mackers.
But that's not
Yeah.
Australia.
Anyways, yeah, I've been wanting an icy from the movies, and since we haven't been, we found out that they make these, and they're delicious. I mean, they're not the healthiest, but yeah, he found that. But there is just sugar. There's no fat or anything. It's just a little bit of sugar.
A lot of it.
We have it, you know, once in a while. You know, like every weekend. And it's been refreshing because it's so hot here and delicious. So yeah, this is our substitute for the Starbucks drinks that we've been having. So we're gonna go get some boxes and continue packing. So for dinner, I wasn't really hungry, so I wanted something like refreshing. So I decided to make a smoothie bowl, and with banana, pineapple, and mango, and some granola, buckwheat, mulberry, and honey. And because I didn't have frozen bananas, I didn't need to put any liquid, because the banana itself would really make the consistency pretty liquidy. You just had to like really let it, you know, at the beginning usually I get like frustrated, so I just add liquid, but if you let it you know, do its thing, it becomes really nice texture. So like I said, I put the granola, I put the buckwheat, which if you haven't tried it, just like that raw is so delicious and crunchy. And then some mulberries, and then a drizzle of honey, and delicious. This is raw honey. Okay, so let's try A little bite, my first bite with a little bit of the granola and the buckwheat. So the consistency is still a little liquidy because of the banana wasn't frozen. But I have to say, it's liquidy, but it's also creamier than usual. Like, because the banana wasn't frozen, you get the gooiness of the banana being fresh. So different. I like it. It's hard for me to keep bananas fresh, so that's why I buy, you know, a big bulk one in Sam's Club, and then we freeze it because it's just easier. But I have to say, I really like the, because it's that flavor, although it is a different flavor too. It's a different flavor and a different consistency. So yeah, I'm digging it. And the honey is really nice. The mango doesn't really come through though. Although I think that mango that I bought wasn't ripe, so yeah. So I mean, it's not a complete flop, but pretty good. And I wanted to munch on some nuts, and I just want to really tell you guys to weigh your nuts. Yes, that's what she said. Because you cannot believe that's a serving right there. And it has, you know, 15 fat grams, so you want to make sure that you don't go over too much. And then a few hours later, I was still hungry, so I made myself a bowl of cereal with oat milk, and it hit the spot. That's about 2 servings of cereal. Hey guys, so it is only a few days till the move. Well, the move of the furniture doesn't happen till like a week, but we get the keys of the apartment in like a few days, 3 days. So we started, obviously we've been packing for the last like week and a half, but the last thing I wanted to pack was the kitchen, and I actually just started yesterday. So like everything's already kind of packed. We only left like a few bowls and stuff like that. So it's getting harder and harder. Like, you know, all the plates are gone except for like, I thought I left 2, but I left 1 plate. So me and Anthony have to alternate when we eat. But yeah, it's getting a little harder to cook. So I'm gonna try to make a space and make lunch as I, you know, continue to pack the essentials. So yeah, I was trying to just think about what I can make, because we still have the air fryers, both. Well, this I will have to clear this, but we have both air fryers because we're gonna just take those like by hand. That's the one thing that we're moving only like 15 minutes away, so you don't have to pack everything, but it's stressful. This is kind of like what it looks like right now, just FYI. Yeah. But I was thinking, so I actually want to use the air fryer for dinner. I think I'm gonna make some cauliflower wings. So for lunch, I was thinking maybe a salad, but I don't know if I have a lot of, I already put away like all my vinegars and stuff to make a dressing. So maybe I'm thinking of doing a sushi bowl. Oh shoot. I put away my soy sauce, but look at this. That's why it's good to keep these on hand. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna make a sushi bowl. You know, it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be like, you know, improvised, because I don't have vinegar, like the rice wine vinegar, but I have lemon, so we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna show you. But yeah, stressful. So that's why it would be easy to just go and grab something to eat outside, but no, I'm gonna definitely do that maybe like when we're moving the days that we're moving. But if I'm here at home, I can try to make it work. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me show you. So since I packed everything, I realized that I could use this as a measuring cup. So I did 2 parts of water, 1 part of rice, and voila, you don't need measuring cups. So also I wanted to make kind of like a tuna like consistency, so I decided to chop the tomatoes and I put all these sauces in it, and then I mixed it and I let it marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes while I was cooking the rest of it, to try to infuse the umami flavors to the tomato. And then I also wanted to have some edamame for protein, but then I did realize I didn't have something to boil it because I already used that for the rice. And then I figured I could probably use the microwave, so I put the edamame, some water, and I did 2 minutes to start with, and you know, I gave one a try about 1 minute in. And you know, it wasn't actually, because the first time I tried to microwave it, it was horrible because I didn't use water. So I figured if I boil it in the microwave, it would kind of work. And it was actually pretty good, but it was still kind of hard. And then see, like, they actually all popped to the top, and that was just 2 minutes in the microwave, and it was perfect. So that's a nice trick. If I only want a handful, I don't have to actually boil it. And then for dip, I had buffalo sauce. Actually, I'm gonna try it first with nothing to see what it tastes like. Smells like ranch, actually. It smells good. The consistency is pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna have a little bit. Mind you, I don't think I would ever try ranch on its own, but let's see. Not bad. I don't know if it tastes like ranch. Oh, a little bit at the end. It hits you. It needs more. It needs more seasoning, like more dill. Like I would add to this more lemon and more dill and garlic powder. But not bad to start with. So it's gonna be good to serve as a base, and then I add my own flavors and stuff like that. So, by the way, yes, I am wearing the same thing I was wearing Sunday because we are recycling. You know, stuff that we're wearing, we're just washing it and using it again, so because we packed all our clothes. And actually I don't have anything. I only left dresses, and I need something to move, so I had to go to Walmart and buy some shorts. So I definitely have packed things that probably shouldn't have packed, but you know, live and learn. Okay, let me make my spicy sauce. And once the rice was ready, I added some furikake and lemon. You would technically use like rice wine vinegar, but I already put that away, so lemon had to do. But it actually was pretty good, I have to say. So I let it sit for a little bit, and then I had all the other ingredients ready to be put in the bowl, all cut up and ready. This is how the spicy sauce turned out, and of course my handy soy sauce to go. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Actually, very impressed with how this turned out. So I want to try it. I haven't tried anything. It smells delicious. It smells like a poke bowl. And I want to try, I was about to grab this, I want to try the tomato to see how it turned out. So I'm gonna try it. I've done this before with beets, and I really liked it. So okay, it did infuse this flavor a little bit, but I still get a lot of tomato. So I have to say the winner here was the beet for sure. So I'm gonna try just a bite with everything. Just give it everything a try. Okay. A little bite of everything. I do get poke bowl. I mean, if I had avocado, that would be better. And if I had, like I said, the a little bit more like the fishy flavor, also I would have marinated it with fish sauce, but I'm out of it. So, you know, it's a poke bowl wannabe, but it's still delicious. So I'm gonna continue to eat it. And for dinner, I wanted to make, oh, by the way, this is not blood, this is a marker. I wanted to make some cauliflower wings with some cornstarch and Pam. And since I didn't have a cutting board, I had to, you know, do it by hand. But yeah, I put it in the air fryer, a little crowded, but it all cooks very well. And then you guys remember when I did the panise and I froze it? If you don't remember, I'm gonna leave the link to that video below. But I had 4 little squares frozen because I wanted to try to see how they would taste when I microwave them. So I microwaved the romesco sauce as well. And then I made a little side sauce for the wings with the ranch, dill, and lemon. Okay, so I'm gonna try the panise. The outside is a little bit like, you know, gummy, not gummy, but like, I don't know, it created like a crust that it's like, maybe if I air fried it, that probably would have been smart, but I only wanted to use 1 air fryer. But I did try the romesco sauce, and that was amazing. This is like one of the best sauces I've ever made. So let's try the panise. Oh, perfect. So perfect to freeze it. It still tastes delicious. That outer layer, I don't know what is there, but it's still inside. It's still very, very, very soft, and it's delicious. And let's just try the air fried. Oh no, hold on, I forgot my sauce. Look how much dill I put in it. That's the way that it should be. So let's try. I made it extra crispy this time. So good. Okay. Delicious dinner. So we're eating here in the bed. Anthony's having his.
Oh, let me get a plate.
I miscalculated. I only left one plate, so he gets to eat it from the bowl. We're having a picnic because we're enjoying the beautiful sunset that we get to see only a few more days. Anthony, only a few more days. Are you excited?
Very.
Like, how excited?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yes, always. Also very not excited. No, there are places, or new places. It's gonna be.
Well, I'm very excited that this place is not gonna be a mess anymore.
Why is it not gonna be a mess?
So you're gonna have to unpack everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a mess.
It is a mess, but that's a process. It's a process. Okay, I'm gonna eat and enjoy the sunset. Hello, today is Thursday and we get the keys today. I'm so excited. But we don't really move until like this weekend and into the next weekend. We have this apartment until the 1st. So you know, we're gonna be moving slowly, but I'm so excited. But yeah, we definitely need to move because now the boxes have piled up in the kitchen. Everything is gone. It's like we only left like a couple of things, but it's been a lot of work. I never want to move again, although we will because we're renting. But anyways, I am hungry, and I have to say I'm really proud that this whole week I've not eaten out. I will probably eat out. Well, this weekend we're gonna go to one restaurant that I want to go on Saturday, but probably, you know, during the move, because we're not gonna have like, you know, we're not gonna be able to like, we're gonna just be in the move, so we're gonna probably have to eat out. So that's why I really wanted this week to like eat at home as much as I could, you know, considering I barely have any utensils left. But I'm gonna make it work. So today for lunch I have this rice that, you know, I didn't have a container to put it in, so I just left it in the same bowl that I had 2 days ago. So I'm gonna heat it up in the microwave. I'm going to, so I've never done this, which sounds crazy, but I've always used spinach either in salads or in smoothies, or sometimes like I put it in like a pasta dish and then it gets kind of wilted, right? But then I saw somebody boil it, and like when I think about it, when I go to like ramen places, they have spinach that's like all together. I've never done it myself, so I'm gonna do it, but I don't have another container, so I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna put some water and boil it, and then put it aside, and then do some saute mushrooms with garlic and lemon, and then I'm gonna do a quick little salad with cucumber, tomato, onions, mustard, and that ranch dip thing. But I'm gonna probably put the passion fruit mustard and some lemon. I'm really excited, as you can tell. Just because I'm just looking forward to the move. But I'm also really hungry, so I'm excited to make this lunch. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, which is why I'm making a video, because I don't know what I'm doing and I think it's gonna be funny. But we'll see. I know I will fast, so we shall see. We shall see. I'm gonna just yeah, I don't even have a cover, so let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna keep adding and adding and adding, and we'll see. So I just kept adding. Actually, half of it is already gone, I have to say. This actually is working better than I thought. So I just keep going like this and adding more and more and more, and then we'll see how much I get in there. So I don't want to throw this out. Okay, wow, I'm impressed. This is almost all gone. You probably are like, yeah, duh. But I've never done this before. I'm like, This is awesome. This is awesome. But I don't know how long to cook it. But I think it can reduce a little more. So I'm gonna just let it simmer for a little bit and then drain it. So I read somewhere that if you put cold water after you boil the spinach, it will help it keep its color. So that's what I did, and then I squeezed all the liquid at the end. And then I have some garlic, about 4 garlic cloves, and about half a container of these mushrooms, and I let them saute until they get a little bit soft. And then I added some lemon with my hand. Oh my gosh, I miss all my utensils. And then I also then put the strained or squeezed spinach, but it was all together, so I kind of try to, you know, separate it with my hand before I started mixing it to the mushrooms, but I wanted to warm up again the spinach. And then I put some garlic powder, and I felt like it needed a little bit of sauce, so I, of course, my handy to-go soy sauce, I just used 1 package, and I felt that was probably gonna be sufficient. And that's a lot of delicious. Okay, this actually looks delicious. I'm really excited how this turned out. I have enough for another time, which I'm gonna freeze, but I'm gonna give it a try. I haven't really tried it yet, so let's try it. Very vegetable-y. Is that a word? But in a good way. I love mushrooms. And then my yummy salad. So what I like to do actually is I like to take rice that has nothing in it, and I like to put it on in the sauce of this. You know, it has like lemon, the mustard, and the creamy whatever. So in this case, I did the ranch. And I love it. So delicious, nutritious, and it's gonna be very filling, which I'm excited about. And I know it's not the best, but Anthony had some Skittles, and yes, they are vegan. So I had a handful of them, not too much. And I wanted to show you a little bit the before, or I guess, yeah, the before of the move. We are almost done with packing. As you can see, there's boxes everywhere. I think we probably used about 50 boxes. And I just wanted to have a memory of how this amazing adventure went. A reminder of that I never want to move again because it's horrible. But yeah, so we packed everything ourselves, and we're gonna move as much as we can this weekend ourselves. And then we hired a company to move the you know, the big furniture pieces. And then, oh my goodness, this was a beautiful shot this morning. This is Friday morning, of the super moon, and the sun was still out. So I got both the moon and the sun, and I am gonna miss this view so much. But here it is, so you guys enjoy it as well. Hey guys, so this is usually what's behind my pretty sparkly pretty, you know, background, but we're moving, so it had to come down. So this is what it really looks like. But I'm excited because next Friday I'll try to find a new place to do my updates from. But today we got the keys, so we started to move, and I am so exhausted and tired, and put the word here that makes you feel horrible because I'm exhausted and we just started moving, but it's gonna be worth it. So I'm really excited to show you guys next week. Next week it will be farewell apartment and hello new apartment, because we hand in the keys on the 30th. So you know, all the furniture will be moved on Monday, and then this weekend we're just gonna move ourselves, you know, what we can, and it's just a lot of fun. But so I'm just gonna be fairly short because I'm truly exhausted. But so the week was good. I'm really proud, and I've already said this before, that I really ate at home, and I made sure that I kept things, even though I started to pack everything in the kitchen, I left things out, so I make sure that I could cook, and I was, you know, resourceful, and I was able to you know, eat at home versus eating out. And it paid off. So I was down, not as much as last week, but I was still down 2.8, I believe. And so that's the thing I wanted to talk about this week, actually, because I said every week I was going to mention something. And, you know, I could go back and say, okay, well, I'm still up from before and plus and minus, whatever. I honestly, that doesn't do anything other than mess with your head to know that you're still up from before and blah, 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 blah. I am started, you know, I did my 100 days, I lost the 50 pounds, then I lost even more, 60, then, you know, life happened, then I gained some, then I maintained, and that's just like the past. Like, going back to that one number and then up and then down and you know, tracking and measuring, honestly, I personally just don't see the benefit of it. What I see the benefit is for myself and for my mental, like, you know, health of this weight loss is, you know, I just started my new 100 days, so I'm going to focus on that only. So I have my starting weight, and that's going to be the starting weight. I'm not going to compare that starting weight from, you know, the last weight of the 100 days or the lowest that I ever was, and how much I've been up since that, and why, you know. Right now the only thing I can focus on is that I'm doing the right things right now. And, you know, yes, was I lower weight, you know, 5 months ago? Maybe, not by much, but still, like, what is tracking against that number is really gonna do, other than, you know, this is what I am now, and I'm, you know, starting to track again, you know, lower in weight. And that to me makes more sense than like I said, ups and downs, like from like 5 months or 3 months or a month, you know. Obviously, if I were to gain during this 100 days, I would track that would matter. But like, what I'm saying is I'm starting fresh. This 100 days are being measured from the day that I started until the end of the 100 days. And I'm not gonna say like plus this, minus that. It's just from that date. And it's just been really helpful to me, to be honest. It's made me, like, you know, not think about the fact that, yes, I could have, you know, I'm still catching up. It is what it is. Like, that happened. There's nothing I can change by tracking it. I'd rather think, okay, this last 2 weeks that I've done have put me in a position where I'm, like, you know, closer to my ultimate goal, and that's all that it matters at the end of the day. So yeah, minus 2.8. I ate pretty good amount of foods and delicious foods. In terms of ADF, I was very successful. 100% ADF, no cheating, no nothing. So I'm really proud of that too. So overall, a good week. This coming week is gonna be interesting because of the move, but so I will be here to give you an update next week. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week in a new beautiful place. Hopefully it'll look a little bit nicer than this, but I hope you understand, you know, the rawness of life. And yeah, I'm excited for next week. Okay, aloha guys.